Hello YouTube, it's Lion here with Hobbies of a Man once again, and today we're going to do another manga review. Now today we're going to review Tokyo Ghoul Volume 1, and yeah, so this is written by Sui Ishida. It's published by Viz Media in the signature style, so it's a large, oversized format. This is a seinen title, although a lot of people say that it's actually shonen, but it's seinen because it's published in the seinen magazine. Like the demographic for the magazine that is published in is seinen. It's not shonen, so that's the demographic for it. The genres here are dark fantasy, horror, and supernatural thriller. It does have a anime adaptation, but I've heard a lot of mixed things. A lot of people really like it. A lot of people don't like it, so I don't know. I haven't watched it. The premise here is basically that this guy gets turned into a vampire of sorts. They're called ghouls in this specific book, but they're the same thing. And he gets turned into a ghoul by accident, and then he kind of learns that there's this hidden world where like the ghouls live, basically. That's like, it's Japan, but it's like the underground kind of. And you know, there's like situations that arise from being a vampire that he has never had to deal with that kind of like are really difficult for him to deal with, and that's basically it. The evaluation, if we get started with the plot, is that it's fair. It's not amazing. There's nothing too crazy about this plot. The setup is fine, but I didn't really feel that it was enough. Like, it felt kind of boring and kind of fell flat for me. There wasn't much action. Most of it was like brain stuff, like, oh, this guy is like a good guy, but like now he's a vampire, so he's a monster. So how does someone that has never had to deal with something like that deal with it? And it's interesting, but not very compelling, I guess. Or more like it's compelling, but not very interesting, if that kind of makes sense. So it wasn't horrible, but I didn't love it. The characters here, there's 3 of them basically, or 4, I guess. There's Ken Kaneki, there's this guy called Hyde, this girl called Toka, and then this antagonist guy called Nishiki. And they're all fair, but none of them are interesting. Like, Ken Kaneki is a very lame, like, not incel, but like, he sticks to himself and he reads, but he doesn't have any social skills. Hyde is like the overly social friend that pulls his like introvert with him. Toka is like this quiet girl that has like deep-seated resentment for people. And then Nishiki is just like this asshole, and that's all. Like, that's his character trait, and that's basically it. It was all pretty like standard, nothing interesting. It was kind of lame, honestly, but yeah. And then there's a little bit of world building here. It's not amazing. There's some vampire ghoul setup stuff that they kind of do, which was kind of interesting. Like, they can't eat food, they can somehow taste coffee, and they need to survive off people, like eating them, not like just drinking their blood. But like nothing else. There was a little bit of setup at the end, but it wasn't like a scene. It was just like a piece of text that said the SCP is coming or something like that. Or the ghoul investigators show up, but it's like literally like a blank page. Or well, like, it's just a piece of text in a random page, if that's what I meant. So yeah, nothing special again. The art was okay. It was pretty fun. I liked when it got like dark. I thought that was really cool. But overall, very mid. Nothing special. And the fan service, there was none, which is kind of sad. You know, after Bram Stoker, vampires are kind of like something that's supposed to be kind of sexy and interesting, and it just kind of didn't happen. Although these aren't vampires, so that's fair, I guess. And yeah, I gave this a 3 out of 5 or a 6 out of 10. It's above average, but it's not amazing. I thought it was okay. I'll read more of it just so I can't say I read the first volume and I hated it and like that's that. I want to, you know, at least try a little bit more of it to see if it's just something that happened because I wasn't invested in it or something. But yeah, nothing crazy. Do I recommend it? If you're interested in the concept, I think you should read it. but I don't know. A lot of people like it, so maybe it's a good idea to try to read it, but I don't know. As of right now, I can't really recommend it in good conscience because I feel like I'd just be giving you a boring book, and that's like not great. But yeah, I can't really think of anything similar either. So yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about Tokyo Ghoul. Have you read it? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Am I right? Am I wrong in what I said? Now, try to be civil if it's like your favorite series and you're like super triggered that I didn't like it. Sorry, it's just it wasn't to my taste, but I will try more of it, so don't worry. It's possible that I'll still like it. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys later.